During World War II, this area of Arizona was a beehive of activity. General Patton was training troops to go over to North Africa to fight in the desert there. Aircraft were being manufactured in California and flown to Arizona for final assembly. And lots of flight training going on as well. Now, navigation aids were nowhere near as sophisticated as what they are today, so what they did was pretty basic. They wrote the names of towns in the desert, painted the rocks white, and put a directional arrow pointing in the direction of the town, and that was it. So as you're flying around, and sometimes it's kind of hard to know where you are, so they if you came across one of these big signs with the arrow, you knew pretty much where you were. It's been a few years since I have been out to the Vicksburg Arrow, and the last time I was out here, I was following somebody else, so I wasn't really paying a whole lot of attention to where I was going. So it took me a few false starts and a few detours before I finally found it. So as it turned out, I didn't record any of video going out towards it, but now we're back on our way home. This is the old stagecoach road. It used to be the only road in town, so to speak, and it also went through a fairly extensive mining area, so it was probably quite busy at the time. I can just imagine the people driving their 1935 vintage trucks down this road in the middle of summer, 125 degrees outside, no air conditioning. And to think people are complaining about having to go back to the office for 2 or 3 days a week. Coming up to the main highway, which I plan to take back home, they're much more tolerant in Arizona than they are in, say, Alberta for driving ATVs on highways and roadways. So it's going to be a lot faster, but as I did that, I came across a fenced-off area that I had passed several times before, and I wasn't really sure what it was, because from ground level you can't really see anything. So as I had the drone with me, I decided to take a few minutes and put it up in the air, and lo and behold, here's the quartzite arrow. It's not as well maintained as the Vicksburg Arrow is, but it's the same basic format of the Vicksburg Arrow, and it points in the direction of quartzite, 11 miles away. So that's was kind of a bonus. We'll head for home now, see what Squeak is up to, and continue this later.